everyone's building labs right now, by the way, right? Like banks and studios, labs, garages, everyone's kind of building those. And we have like 7 real labs, like have hood fans and they build processors and like they're labs like university labs, right? And probably the most famous one is in Almaden, California, just outside the Bay Area. And it's this unbelievably, and if I ever do a talk on it, I'll have photos, but it's this unbelievably pretty 1,000 acres that IBM bought on a hill. So there's nothing on this hill. And at the very top, there's these 2 mid-century modern buildings that they built, the labs. And then donated 800 acres for protected wildlife all around it. So you kind of go to this meandering, and there's video of it and everything. But 2 little things were invented there. One's called the hard drive. You might have heard of that. And one's called RAM, which everything uses now, right? And those were IBM inventions that were built there. Moving forward, then IBM invented some other things that you may remember, like the barcode, right? And other things as we kind of roll forward. And then, quite candidly, IBM had a quiet period. We got into building personal PCs. Dell got into that space. Everyone got into that space. And if I fast forward like very quickly to today, some stats. So IBM spends $7 billion a year on R&D, which is bigger than most companies in their entirety. So far this year, IBM is the global leader in patent awards, averaging over 25 a day. That's like a lot of patents, more than Google. It's actually more than Google, Facebook, and Google, Facebook, and I'll have to get it for you, someone else combined. Then there's all the other stats, like 80% of the world's banking systems every day run on IBM equipment or apps somewhere in the world. So there's all of that. Now, the challenge on the innovation story is, we have the patents, we have the investment, and everything else. We've been moving hard at a reinvention of our own business at the same time, where we have moved away from hardware, right? We've moved away from big servers to cloud and software and cognitive AI systems and stuff. And so I get that, right? Because we're not a consumer brand, our AI, machine learning, cognitive has really been to help enterprises do their work, where you hear Alexa and you hear the consumer brands seen as more innovative. I think that the challenge is Google and Facebook and those guys are seen as more innovative because they're in our consumer lives. The benefit probably for your clients is the real benefit to reinvent your business and take cost out and drive loyalty and increase revenue is the enterprise focus, which I would say to you, 80% of the meetings I've done in the past, like the pitches I've done in the past 2 years, have all been around the enterprise side, building better experiences for employees, exposing better data to analytics, to figure out cognitive AI machine learning systems, to drive those outcomes out of that crazy data.